spend too much time on this. And homework should be up. I need to collect the homework. We are reviewing a test. And
don't forget to distribute the minus sign.
did you hear what you said? I guess let's do that since Miss Howell said that. Becomes a plus, a negative, a plus. I will show you later. I'm not going to show it now because we're on here now. So. Okay. Here we go. I'm just going to go do it. 5x squared plus 7x squared. Same signs. What do? Add or subtract? What's 5 plus 7? 12x squared. 8x minus 3x. It's a negative. Different signs. I add or subtract. And then negative 1 plus 9. I subtract. I get 8. Any questions on what I got there?
Is your shirt on backwards?
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to use it.
I'll say it.
Oh, it is.
I'll embarrass them.
Can I say take off your shirt?
Oh my god.
Shoot, this is being recorded.
I thought he
It was on backwards.
Yeah, it was.
Face review.
Well, you guys are so polite, but I don't mind you telling me. Is that better? Good thing I had a shirt on underneath. If I didn't have a shirt on underneath, I still would have changed it. Okay. 7x fourth minus 5x fourth, different sign, right? It's an addition, so I just don't really need to write. I don't need to change anything. So I subtract here. I get 2x to the fourth. Oh, look at this. Nothing to combine with the x cubed, and then nothing to combine with the x squared, so I just leave that. The x, same sign, so I add, even though it's subtraction, I add them up, so I get negative 15x, and then same sign, I get 13. Are there any questions? Forgot my, this is, what?
That's so weird.
You're being recorded.
With my mask on? I know.
You're being recorded too.
Huh? I'm deleting this. I don't want to get caught. Jordan, I marked you absent. You got to remind me that. Wait, what? Wait, because of the, you don't go on recording. No, it's on video. And you guys can solve this on your own. I'm just moving on. I don't want to spend time on these. Right, there it is. Boom. Listen, I'll let you guys do this. If you want to take your phones out and take pictures of stuff, I'll let you do that. Okay, but that's all you're using your phones out because I hate phones. Yes. I'm not. Okay, you guys have the phones to take the Delta Math picture code? There it is, right there. Delta Math code for the assignment tonight, Jordan. That's our assignment tonight, is Delta Math. All right, I'm moving on. Spend too much time on this. Okay, Unit 3 test review. Here we go. All right, multiply. So, whenever I multiply this, how do I multiply it? Do you have to do it my way?
Your way.
No, not for multiplication. I like making an area model though, right? So I have x squared, 3x minus 5, negative 2x squared, negative 4x minus 2. I will pause so that you guys can go ahead and write those down. But again, this is something that you guys really don't need to practice. This is something you should be able to do on your own, right? This is something that you can practice on your own at home, right? Am I right? How many of you already know how to do this? I just need to practice it to make sure I don't make any mistakes, right? That's what that is all about. I don't want to spend too much time on these ones because in my opinion, this is one of the easier ones than what's on your test. I would think you guys would agree, right? Okay, So you multiply on the inside and make it red. Now, if they are in descending order, you should be able to add the diagonals. Negative 2 times x, negative 2x squared times x squared is negative 2x to the fourth, right? Negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x cubed, right? X squared times x. Negative 2 times 5 is positive 10, and I got the x squared. Negative 4x times x squared is negative 4x cubed. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12x squared. Negative 4 times 5 is 20x. Am I going too fast? Negative 2x squared, and then negative 6x, and then positive 10. Now, you should notice that the diagonals are the ones that we can combine, right? You see the diagonals? So I get negative 2x to the fourth, add negative 6x cubed plus negative 4x cubed. They're both negative, so I add them. Negative 10x cubed, 10x squared minus 12x minus 2x squared. So this is negative 14x. So I'd say, I think it's negative 4x squared. Did I add that right? Anyone with me? And then negative, these I subtract. That's going to be positive 14x plus 10. That all show up on the thing? You want to take a picture of it, you can. While you take a picture, it'll last longer. You never heard that? That's what we used to say to each other when we were kids, because people stare at you. Why are you staring at me? When you take a picture, it'll last longer. What are we doing on time? What time do we get out of here? 9:27? Jeez. These minimum days are kind of cool, but they kind of suck at the same time, too. Huh? Okay, I'm moving on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Anyone? 1. Okay, no one's saying. There's the answer. Did I get? Is that what I got? Making sure I'm correct. Okay, moving on. Okay, find all roots using the rational roots theorem. Oh, we're already at it. The rational roots theorem. You guys remember that one? We have to find all the roots. So what does the rational roots do? Helps us find the possible roots, right? But I'm not asking you to find all the possible roots. I'm telling you to find all the roots that are the roots that are not possible roots. Write down what? Oh, sorry. How you guys doing? Can I go? First, I have to identify what? The P and the Q. What's my Q? Yeah, can I put a 1 here so we know that it's there? Look at it. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever see. 2 can be as bad as 1, but the loneliest number is the number 1. Okay, what do I do with my P's? Someone take. Find the factors. What are the factors of 12? Plus and minus 1. Plus or minus 2. Plus or minus 3. Plus or minus 4. Plus or minus 6. Plus or minus 12. What about Q? Plus or minus 1. Okay, so now what do I need to do? What is it? What over what, though? P over Q. Not fraction, but it's more like Q, because they're not all fractions, right? I don't know. I understand what you mean. You guys know what I mean when it's not really fractions, right? So plus or minus 1, all of these over all of those, right? But there's only one of those. And anyway, I'm just doing this as a formality. Do I really need to do plus or minus 1 over 1? Do I need to do that? Can you guys tell that it's just all going to be these numbers here? but I'm going to do it for the video's sake. Plus or minus 2 over 1, plus or minus 3 over 1, plus or minus 4 over 1, plus or minus 5 over 1. I'm just like not even thinking. Plus or minus what? Plus or minus 6 over 1, plus or minus 12 over 1, which is just going to be 1, 2. So it's just going to be these, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase these because I'm limited on space. You guys know what I mean, right? You're with me. I'm with you, Sensei. Okay, so I'm going to erase these, and I'm going to call this right here my P over Q. Here's my P over Q, right? Plus or minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. Plus or minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Right?
Yep.
So now how do I, now these are my what? What are these? Possible roots. What do I want to figure out? The actual roots. So I start by synthetic division. When I end in 0, right? 1, 3, negative 4, negative 12. 1, 1, 4, 4, 0, 0. Did I do that right? No? Did I mess up? Oh, wait. 1, 1. Wait. Where's my...
didn't mess up, but it's not.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mess up though, right? Okay. So it's not 1. So 1 doesn't work. So what do we try next? Negative 1. Let's go in order, right? 1, negative 1. 2, negative 2. 1 times 2 is negative 6. Nope. What do I try next? That would work? It's okay, you're thinking. Let's try what? What do I try next? Let's try 2. You guys want to try 3? You can try except for 1 with me. You don't want to go along here. 1, 2, 5, 10. Negative 4 plus 10 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Ah! Hey, yeah! Woo! She's like looking at me like a, look at me, I'll show you what's up. You know what I mean?
Why do you make that SpongeBob noise?
Huh?
Why do you make that
Because
SpongeBob
we
noise?
found a 0, and it's just so much work using the rational roots there, and we get so excited. I don't know if
Oh.
You have to teach it.
You okay?
huh?
I'm worried.
Someone was walking by and staring at me, and I just like, hey,
Got scared.
don't stare at me, man. I'm like,
I stare all the time. I literally stand in the doorway and just stare.
that's true.
Oh, are we
But-
doing the rational zero test right now?
Yeah, we are.
Good job, guys.
What do I got here? What's this?
What's the next?
That's the next. -2.
X minus 2. And then what? What do I have here? X squared plus, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's going to be equal to 0. We forgot to set it equal to 0, but actually we're not graphing it. But finding all roots. So I got a root. What's my root? I got x equals 2. That's one root, right? Wait, what? I got one root. I need 2 more. Well, what do I do next, Cluer? I got to factor this out, right? By doing the diamond. So I'm running out of room here, but wait, what? People are like talking, but not. Is anyone? What, Omari? Are you asking me a question? What's your question? Why does x
Oh,
equal?
never mind, I know. Never mind.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going fast. I know because it's a minimum day, so stop me if I'm going too fast. Right? What times what equals 6 and x to 5? 2 and 3. So my roots, I'm going to erase all this. I'm erasing this here. We have that. Was that bad? Did someone need that? I heard someone say, oh. Does someone need it? I can get back. Okay, I'm erasing it.
Okay.
Okay. So because of this, I can say this is h of x equals x minus 2 times x plus 2 times x plus 3. And my zeros are what? That's all you have to do. You guys see that there? Like a glare. That glare there. Nope, there's still glare there. Huh? Oh, can you guys see a glare there? Why are you guys you guys are all complaining. I'm doing my best here, man. I don't need to record it. I don't need to record this. Now that I messed up the camera. Oh, now it's all off. Uh-oh. I can adjust my camera. That's good enough. Okay, I'm moving on. So got it? You guys need a picture? You have 10 seconds to take a picture if you're taking one. You can leave your phones out and ready. Take it whenever you want. Just take it. Don't ask. Just take a picture whenever you need a picture. Yes, please.
Why is it x minus?
Because do you see this factored form right here? In order to make these zeros, this has to be a positive 2 because 2 minus 2 is 0. If this is plus 2, then this has to be a negative 2, right?
No, yeah, but I mean the one on the top. Because you got x minus.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, because the rational root theorem, right? The 0 is the 2. This gives me the 0, which is this. In order for it to be 0, this has to be x minus 2. I'm moving on. Basically, this is going to be the opposite of that, right? Okay, I don't know. Just make sure. So there's the answer. Okay, guess what? Those are my zeros, right? We said that. And now we need to graph this function, right? Let's graph the function. So, what are my steps for graphing? I'm trying to figure out how I can fit all this in here. What are my steps for graphing? I'll collect the homework. What are my steps? What are they? What are my steps for graphing? Someone should move on. Yell it out. Set equals to 0. Then what? Factor.
Test the interval.
Test the interval. So we already set it equal to 0, did we not? But let me write it here. Watch what I do here. Let's see. I'm going to probably do it here. So we're going to set it equal to 0. Where'd all my markers go? I just have my red marker. Does anyone see my marker here?
It's in the cup.
Just the red one. That all I have is I have a green one and a blue one. Oh, they're right here. The worst teacher ever. Okay, let's set it equal to 0. I know this isn't gonna, you're not gonna be able to see this. We're gonna say 0 equals x minus 2 times x plus 3 times x plus 2. We set it equal to 0 and it is factored, right? And so now we have to test the limits. So I'm going to test them right here, right? Test the intervals. Wait, what? What are my zeros? What's the question? So someone say something. What? What's the question? No? What? Just throw it. You trying to give me that?
Yeah, I should give it to you.
Just throw it. Just throw it against the...
Toss it afterwards.
Okay, thank you. You just hit me. Okay. -3, -2, and 2. You guys have that? Okay. Can you see that? Can you see that in TV land? turning this on so the TV land people can see it since I'm not using the thing. Is that better, TV land? Okay, what number should I pick less than -3? -4. Everything's going to be negative. Always the last one's everything's going to be negative.
Wait, what?
Forget what I said.
You speak really fast.
I said, okay. Omari. No, it's okay. I am talking fast. Usually on this end, when you plug a number in less than this first 0 here, all of these will be negative. Because -4 minus 2, -6, negative. -4 plus 3, -1. -4 plus 2, -2. They're all negative. Is that confusing? Am I going too fast?
No.
Okay. 3 negatives. What? Negative. Between -3 and -2. -2.5. Not that big of a deal. -2.5 minus 2, that's going to be -4.5. It's going to be negative. -2.5 plus 3. The 3 is bigger, so that's going to be positive as a positive 0.5. It doesn't matter. I can tell. Anyway, and -2.5 plus 2, that'll be -0.5. So that'll be negative. I have 2 negatives, which is a positive. What number do I like to pick here? 0. And they're all going to be the same sign. 0 is going to be the same signs that I have here. -2, +3, +2. So that's going to be a negative. Got 1 negative. And then just like these will always be negative, these will always be positive. Put in 5. If I pick, or 3. -3 plus 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. So that's going to be positive. And so there's my zeros. If I was to graph it, let's graph it in green. And here we go. Green here, positive, negative, positive. Confused? Who's confused? Diana, you're confused? It's because I'm going too fast, huh?
How do you get positive and negative?
Okay. Like Clure said, I used negative 2.5. So I'm doing it over here, Diana. Ready? X minus 2 times x plus 3 times x plus 2. I'm going to say x equals negative 2.5, right? Do you understand that negative 2.5 is in between there? So what's negative 2.5 minus 2 for this one here? What is that? It's a negative 4.5, right? But nonetheless, it's a negative. Negative 2.5 plus 3. Oops. What's negative 2? Notice I have more positives, right?
Oh, okay,
Got it? Okay. Can I move on? Any other questions? Pictures? You guys got the pictures already? Okay, I'm moving on to the next problem. Where's my eraser? There it is. I'm erasing it. Anyway, I'm not going to graph it on here because I just graphed it. So I'm not going to graph it on there. You guys took pictures of it. It is there. You guys are good. I can do everything. And so let's move to the next problemo. That means problem in Spanish. Factor completely. Okay. Oh. What's the, what it, go ahead and write it down. Yeah. So, how are we doing on time? 9 o'clock. Oh no. We have 27 minutes. Oh no. Oh no. You guys ever seen Rain Man? Such a good movie. Uh-oh, Wapner starts. Okay, what's the first thing we're going to do here? What's the first thing we're going to do? I can't hear you, Ivan. What? Yes. What is the GCF? A to the 5th power, the greatest common factor, right? I can factor out, they each all have a to the 5th, so I can take out a to the 5th. So it's going to be a to the 5th times 6a squared minus 17a minus 3. Now what? Can I factor out a 6? Coming out in October 2022. Xbox, right? Why do I say that? You guys knew that, right? Why? No. What? On your own. You're taking the test. And you know to do the Xbox parentheses. I'm not going to tell you October 2022 during the test. How do you know to use Xbox parentheses here? Because of the 6 in front of the a squared, right? Xbox parentheses, right? So, what goes on the top? Tell your neighbor what goes on the top here. Tell them right now. Or ask them if you don't know. Okay, what goes up there? Negative 18. What goes on the bottom? Negative 17. What times load equals negative 18 and adds to negative 17? Yes, Omari, what's your question? Oh, Omari's asking Clue. Okay, go ahead and ask Clue. Someone tell. You guys got to remember, hey, if you put a negative 3 here, you are wrong, and you're going to mess up the whole thing. Make sure it's negative 18. Make sure you know why it's negative 18. Raise your hand if you know why it's negative 18. I'm looking at all of your hands. Okay. Whoa, sparkly, happy hands. Okay. What do I have first? What goes here? 6a squared. What goes in the last? Negative 3 class. Very good. What goes here and here? Negative 18a and 1a. Good. Now, if you put the 1a here and the negative 18a, you could switch those. You still get the same answer. Okay, you guys are going on your own. Looks like you just no questions, right? So I found the greatest common factor. What's the greatest common factor going this way? Going this way. What should I put here? I'm looking at these two. What are both of these divisible by? 6a. They're both divisible by 6a, right? So that's good because that'll work everything out. Now everything else is easy. You find that number, everything else should work out. What do I put here? 6a times what equals 6a squared? A. 6a times what equals negative 18? Negative 3, and then 1. And look at the magic. See if it works. 1 times negative 3, it works out. And so I have 6a plus 1 and a minus 3, but that's not my answer. So I'm asked to factor completely. Can I fit it here? My answer should be a to the 5th times 6a plus 1 times a minus 3. And that's equals g of a, I guess. I need to write the g of a in there. Equals g of a. And I did it kind of, I don't know what I just said. There's your answer. Just don't ask, just take it. Sometimes it's a risk you have to take. I might get mad because I do hate phones. I hate phones. Do any of your other teachers hate phones as much as me? Yeah. What's that? A to the power. It's right here. This is my answer.
Oh.
Because I just did this, and then my final answer is right here, everyone. My final answer. I don't know how to highlight it. It's right here. That's my final answer with the G of A. That's my final answer. You guys make sure you have the A to the 5th here. Layla, that's a good question. Make sure you have this A to the 5th here. I'm moving on. 5. How much time? Oh, no. Oh, no. There's the answer. You guys see it?
Why is it
Because, Omari, it's the greatest common factor here. It's okay. I'm moving fast. Good question. Good question. Do I need to go back so you can see it, Omari? Okay. All right. Can I move on? Am I going too fast? Seriously, if I'm going too fast, let me know if I'm going too fast. Factor completely. Oh my goodness. Okay. A cubed plus B cubed is equal to, see if I remember this correctly, A plus B times A squared minus AB plus B squared, right? There's the formula you have to memorize. You remember that? So what's my A going to be and what's my B going to be if I got this, right? Did you guys see that this is the sum of cubes? I'm assuming that you saw that. Pretend I saw that's the sum of cubes. What gives it away? Well, first of this and the plus, this is a perfect cube, 2 times 2 times 2. This is a perfect cube, A times A times A. This is a perfect cube, 3 times 3 times 3. So, what is my A? I'll write it up here. What's my A? What's this cube? The whole thing cubed. What's it cubed? 3A. Who said what? Who said what? Someone said what? Question? Well, this cubed. 3A. What's 3 times 3 times 3? What's A times A times A? So see how there's a number here? I got to get the cube root of both the number and the letter, the variable, right? So I got to put them both. Normally, you guys are used to seeing it like this, right? Like that. But I threw a little tricky trick on you, and I did that. Guess what you're going to see on the test? You know what I mean? Huh? I didn't hear you said. I'm sorry, Omari. Can you forgive me? Okay, very good. Do we understand why this is 3A now? You got to cube the whole thing. It's still A nonetheless. What's my B going to be? 2. Okay, so now let's follow the pattern because this 3 makes it confusing, but it's not really that confusing. If we follow the pattern. So we have my A, I have my B. So this says to do what with my A and my, I first got to get my A. Do you know what the A is? What's the A? 3A. Do I have my B? Okay, are we good with that? Okay. Now, let's figure out what do I put next? What do I put next? A squared. That means you have to square all of the A. You have to square, what's my A? My A is the whole 3. You guys are getting confused because this is A and this is A, right? I'm sorry. This includes the whole. I should have done different letters here than A, and maybe I'll change in my next one. But what I'm doing here is I need to square the whole thing. You need to square the whole thing. If I change this to X, it would make more sense to you. Imagine this is 3X, right? So then this is what? So then what should this be? 9A squared. Now what do? A times B. What's my A? What's my B? 3a times 2, which would be 6a. And then I do b squared, which should be easy. That's going to be and that should be that. So I should make this like x, and you guys are confused because these are all a's. But imagine this is a different letter. I have to square this whole thing in order to get that there. How are we doing on time? Oh no. Pictures, go ahead and take pictures. Here's the answer, again, in neat form, if you want to take a picture of that. How many more slides do I have here? Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. I'm flipping it, flipping it. Okay. Use the binomial expansion theorem. Expand. Oh my goodness. So you guys see the triangle here? I'm going to write the last row. You, on the test, might have to be able to write this out yourself, right? How do I know which row to use? Okay, so which one do I use? This row that has the second number is 4. That's the 4th row. So I'm going to do 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And this is x minus 2 to the 4th power. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go like that. Okay, you guys see this? 1, 4. Can I see that on the thing? I can kind of see it. I'll do it in blue. Okay, so I have here. You guys remember? I have 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. I have x minus 2 to the 4th power. So remember, this is my coefficient, and then my exponents need to add to. By the way, my a, we'll say my a is x, my b is -2. Okay, so I'm going to go here. 1 times x to the 4th times -2 to the what? 0, because they add to 4, right? Can I see that on there? Can you see that on TV land? Plus, what do I do next? 4 times x to the what? To the 3rd times -2 to the 1, because 3 plus 1 is 4, right? Plus 6 times x to the 2nd, -2 to the 2nd, plus 4 times x to the 1st, -2 to the 3rd, plus 1 x to the 0, -2 to the 4th. I did it fast because I'm assuming you guys are doing your own patterns there like that, right? All right, so let's write it out. -2 to the 0, 1, x to the 4th, and 1, right? So this is really just x to the 4th. Okay, -2 to the 1 is -2, times 4 is -8, x to the 3rd. -2 to the 2nd is 4, times 6 is plus 24x squared. -2 to the 3rd, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. It's going to be negative because it's odd, right? -8 times 4 is -32x. And -2 times -2 is 4. Wait, yeah. -2 times -2 is 4, times -2 is 8, times -2 is positive 16. And that should be your answer. Binomial expansion, yes, you can take a picture. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Can I move on? Raise your hand if you need it. Need this. Done. Done. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 10 minutes. Oh no, can we finish? I'm flicking it. Can I flick it? Huh?
Oh, no.
Okay. Clickety, clickety. There's the answer. Is that what I got? You guys write down what I got? Hope I got it right. I think that looks right. Okay. Is it by it? Oh. Okay. So this one, all they're asking you is, yeah, is this a factor of this? And yes. How do we figure out if it's a factor? Synthetic division. I can't remember who was asking me. I think Luz, you're asking me. Remember synthetic division? This is the factor in synthetic division. If we're going to divide it, we're going to divide it and make that a positive 4, right? It gets confusing, but this is the 0. And this also helps us so we don't have to subtract. Change. Remember, flip the sign. We're going to have to do that. 1, negative 14, 56, negative 64. Again, I'm going to go kind of quick because we already done binomial. We already done synthetic division. 1, 4, negative 10, negative 40, 16, and woo, it is a factor, right? The factor. How do we factor it completely? What do I do next? I have room here. We go like this. Moving this over here. Moving that over there. And I'm going to go like this. What do I do next? Anyone? So make sure you're paying attention. What do I do next? Anyone? X minus 4. What goes here? X minus 4. X squared minus 10. X. I write this down. I think you guys said that the step that I'm going to do, then I do the. Do I need X box parentheses here? No, I just need the diamond. So I'm going to do it here. And I got 16, negative 10. Can I factor that some more? What times what equals 16 and adds to negative 10? Negative 8, negative 2, negative 2, negative 8, right? They have to be negative because 2 negatives make a positive. And so factoring it completely, my final answer will be x minus 4 times x minus 8 times x minus 2. That's my g of x. So here's my final, there's my final answer right there. That right there, that circle thing. You want to take a picture? We're doing, oh no. Oh no. How many more slides do I have? Oh no. Ooh, I still have a few more slides. You guys get this one. This one's pretty straightforward, right? Is it straight compared to the other things? But see how everything's coming together, right? You can do the rational roots. You can do this, right? Anyway, so there's that. Describe the end behavior of the function. It just sucks to remember how to write it, right? Let's talk about the end behavior like as if you're talking to my 10-year-old girl who just lost Zuzu, right? What would you tell her? Oh my gosh, I love Zuzu, right? What would you do? It ends going down, and it's an odd, so we go like this, right? You gotta give me blank stares. Is that because you're confused? Diana, are you confused by what I just did there? Okay, Diana, look. This is negative. Negative always means what? This way down, right? This is odd. So what does that mean on this side? What is this arm going to do? Y up. Do you know why this is down? Okay, you understand the down. If it's positive, it'd be up, right? Odd means this is going to be the opposite of that. If it's even, it's going to be the same. So if this was positive, right, and it was even, then it'd be the same. If it was odd, it'd be that, right? So like if this was positive 7x, then it'd be going up. And since that's odd, it's opposite, it's going down. Everyone understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, no one say anything. I heard a couple yeses, so I'll assume the people who are quiet get it then. So if I drew a picture of it, Diana, I'm talking to you. It would look like this, right? I don't know, it'd be going down, it'd go start up, and it'd go down, something like that, right? Right? It's gonna look like that. Okay, you guys with me?
Yeah.
So that's the easy part. That's how you describe, oh, poor Zuzu. By the way, the graph was like this, right? That's what you would tell her. So we have to figure out what the x is doing and what the y is doing. Now, the x is always, right, as x approaches what? What is x going to approach? Infinity. So I don't care. Let's put infinity on top. And then what? Okay, so that makes sense. You can do that, right? X is going to go somewhere, and it's going to go infinity or negative infinity. We have to figure out what the g of... Oh, I need to change this to x. Let's call this g of x. You guys understand my mistake, right? As x, where's infinity? This way, right? What is my g of x doing when it goes this way? Where is it going? Down, which is what? Negative infinity. Now, as x approaches negative infinity, which way is it going? Up, which is what? Positive infinity. That's why I said it the first time. What are you blaming me? Did I get it wrong? Should I go punish myself in the class? Oh no, I get it. You need to see it a couple of times. And plus, it's like you're writing in Greek, right? It's like, what the heck does this mean, right? But if you think about it, you know what it means. You just have to think about it. Pictures or what? Pictures or what?
Yeah.
There's the answer. Oh, there's the question. What should I do? Should I have that up? What do you guys want? You want that? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Do you guys watch my video? There's the thing. You guys see it? That's the answer. And look, I changed it to x. G of x. I changed it to g of x. How many more do I have? I think I might be done. Oh, I'm done. We did it. And you at home. Everybody at home, clap. And I will see you at test time. Make sure you ignore them. Make sure you hit the like button and please subscribe. Okay. Okay, hey, seriously guys though, if you do go to my YouTube webpage, you can also find my videos there. Huh? Oh, the rice video, you have to search for that, but it's called, the rice video is called Mexicanish rice.